Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me here at Science Central. My name is Mr. Dale, and here at Science Central, not only do we show demonstrations in labs, but we also have a lot of animals we love to talk about. Some of you might have seen some of our more popular animals like our snake, our chinchilla, but I'm going to talk about an animal or an insect actually that you might have not seen the last time you were here at Science Central. What I'm going to talk about are these guys here. These guys, I have some in my log as well. These are giant Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Now, you can kind of see by looking at my hand, these cockroaches are bigger than the cockroaches you might see native here to Indiana, but these guys are actually native to a place called Madagascar. So I call them giant Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Madagascar is located right off the coast of Africa and has some pretty crazy animals living there. Some of the cool animals live there include these giant hissing cockroaches. Now, these giant cockroaches are kind of cool. They're a lot bigger, but you can also tell the difference just by looking at them if it's male or female. Now this particular cockroach is a female, and you can tell because these bumps on the plate right behind her head are relatively small, especially compared to the males. The males, those bumps are much larger and they appear more like horns. Now you can see she's not moving around so much. She does feel pretty comfortable on my hand, but she's not moving around. Most of the cockroaches we have are actually inside of this log. We have about 7 or so inside of here. And that's because, like most insects, these cockroaches prefer darker environments. And it's a lot darker inside of my log here. That is why I have her out in my Science on a Sphere room here, because it is darker than most of the other places at Science Central. So even though she doesn't like to be out in the sunlight, she does feel pretty comfortable in this room. Now, they are pretty good pets because of that. They will just like chill out on your hands. Sometimes they'll crawl around on there. So it is pretty common for people to have these as pets. Like the name suggests, these are hissing cockroaches. Right now, she's not making any hissing sounds. She's pretty comfortable hanging out here on my hand. But the hissing sounds are made because of the way they breathe. Now, these hissing cockroaches, they breathe because they have these little holes all around their bodies called spiracles that they suck in air from. Now, if they were scared or maybe the males were fighting other males, they will compress their body and squeeze the air out of those spiracles, and that makes the hissing sound that you will sometimes hear if you kind of disturb them. Now, these cockroaches too are also cool because they live for a while. Now, once they're an adult, a hissing cockroach will live about 2 to 5 years, which is pretty long for an insect. Another kind of different thing for these cockroaches than other insects is these Madagascar hissing cockroaches also give live birth, which is really cool for an insect. So next time Science Central is open and you want to stop by, check out the hissing cockroaches and see if you can find maybe some male and female ones and tell the difference. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Dale, here at Science Central, and I hope you have a great science-filled day.